You should ask them tough questions about anything they're proposing or ideas, especially when they are proposing and suggesting that we challenge a constitutional amendment. One of the original 10. Number 2, they are proposing as 16 and 17 and 18-year-olds that we challenge and possibly infringe and maybe even get rid of a constitutional amendment. Don't you think that warrants a couple of, hang on there a second. That's actually not true. It's this many people that are killed. And by the way, the AR-15 doesn't kill that many people. It's not. What's wrong with that? They haven't done any of that. None of it. You challenged them about a wrong fact about who runs the NRA? Brian, you should be ashamed of yourself. And I welcome you here to defend yourself, and I'll treat you with respect, the same as I would David Hogg. But I will challenge you, just like I would David Hogg, in a respectful way to what you get wrong. And you don't have to go after him every second. It's not about, interrupting him every second. Let them speechify, correct some things, and challenge them on their ideas. And by the way, Brian, if you want to interview me, you should challenge me on my ideas about it. You don't just, oh, okay, whatever you say, that's what we'll put on. You're a commercial. That's what you've become, a commercial for the anti-gun movement. It's not even propaganda. Let's call it what it is. It's a commercial. You're just not charging them for it. Or are you? Who's paying you, CNN? Do you take any monies from anywhere? I know that's an outrageous thought. How dare you suggest that? But it's also an outrageous thought that you as so-called journalists wouldn't challenge people. Brian, I don't say this just because you're talking about promoting taking on the Second Amendment. I don't say you should be ashamed just for that. How do you have any respect for yourself as a so-called journalist, as a newsman? I'm not saying treat these kids poorly. You shouldn't. You don't have to interrupt them every second about every fact. If they get some wrong, I know there's not enough time in a broadcast to do that. Certainly, as wrong as these kids are, you could spend a lifetime talking about their failures, the facts that aren't really facts. But could you challenge them on anything? Anything at all? You have not done that.